Plus, why your boss may want you to log on to Facebook at work. And we're taking your questions about the economy this afternoon. Join our live web chat on NBC4.com. We'll have the answers to some of your money questions. Stay with us.
And we continue to follow our top story, the money crisis, which just appears to be getting worse. The Dow closed down almost 200 points today, continuing its downward trend, trading volatile throughout the day, even though the Fed announced a key interest rate cut, which usually instills some confidence. Not today. Stocks are down, fears are up, and many of you are worried about your investments, your 401k, and the stability of your bank. And that's why we have our financial expert, Susan Stewart, co-founder of Charter Financial Group. She is answering your questions online today and has been conducting a web chat for you. And so we have some questions. Welcome, Susan. Thank you for doing this. People are freaked out. One viewer said, do you think the overseas markets are just reacting to what is happening in the U.S., or do they really have similar problems such as our financial mess?
Wendy, I think that the Eurozone has every bit of the problems that we have, and they're just getting to dealing with them later because they don't have a coordinated, it's multiple entities trying to deal with a fix. So I think they have the same problems, similar in character, maybe deeper, some of us think, and that they're getting to take action later.
And they also have that whole mortgage crisis over there as well, because they were doing the same things in a lot of those countries. How will this economy affect those who are almost ready to retire? One person wrote in, quote, I have lost $50,000 in 1 month, and they're close to retirement.
I know, that's a tough one. Of course, we don't know how much money that person has compared to how much they're going to need to have when they retire, because this could be a huge problem, or it could not be that much of a problem. I think that person, if they're in the camp of needing, really needed that pot of money, $50,000 greater than it is now, then they may have to think of working longer or adjusting their expectation for the income that they can generate in retirement. There's only so many moving parts.
Right. Okay. Which brings to this one, which I think is interesting. Someone wrote in that a financial analyst informed their friend that she could request that her money in her 401k be converted to cash. That way she would neither gain nor lose any more money. Is that, we can do that?
Yes, you can do that. In a 401k or a 403b, every one of those has what's called a stable investment option. It might be called a money market, stable investment option. You can certainly check that and convert your existing contributions, your existing investments, into the stable option, but also be careful that you check off the box for future if you wanted that. But, again, you have to think, are you going to meet your long-term goals for growing your portfolio if you just switch it to these stable, low interest bearing, stable investments?
You might be able to sleep a little bit better at night.
Well, there's that.
Okay, thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Wendy.
And you're continuing to chat, so people can write in. Susan will be answering your money questions. Go to NBC4.com and click on the live web chat. Okay? Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Wendy.